Sarah Ferguson storms out of interview when asked if she will be leaving Royal Lodge. The battle over Royal Lodge dominated the headlines for much of 2024 as King Charles attempted to shift his younger brother Prince Andrew from his grace-and-favour home. But the Duke of York, who lives there with his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, is no pushover, and he appears to have come out on top for now after securing a mysterious funding source to pay the bills. Fergie is equally attached to Royal Lodge, as she demonstrated many years ago when she stormed out of a lunch in a swanky New York hotel to celebrate a new business deal to promote Wedgwood china and Waterford crystal. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. The blast from the past was revealed by former Fleet Street royal correspondent Richard Mineards, who often appears on US TV to discuss the Windsors. By sheer coincidence, his main job is with the Montecito Journal, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's local newspaper. In his latest column, Mineards writes, "While other hacks were peppering her with inane questions, I asked Fergie, given her new contract, if she would at last be moving out of Royal Lodge, the Queen Mother's former home near Windsor Castle, having said previously she couldn't afford to run any of the homes offered her by her mother-in-law Queen Elizabeth. She was clearly not amused by my query and walked out of the room." He added that Lord Piers Wedgwood said I had asked a perfectly reasonable question given her new contract, which was said to be worth £500,000 a year when it was signed in 1999. Later that day, Mineards was sent to cover a charity fundraiser at the Regency Hotel on Park Avenue, where the Duchess was glad handing everybody in the room, that is, until she saw me and darted to the other side of the room. The event was staged to raise money for Chances for Children, a charity set up by Fergie and James Ogilvy, the son of Princess Alexandra. Mineards continued, "James noticed and asked me what had happened. I explained the lunchtime walkout and he rolled his eyes. It comes after the Duchess, now 65, walked out of an interview with Australia's 60 Minutes after she was asked about the cash for access claims printed by the News of the World following a fake shake sting in 2010. She later sued over the story and the matter was settled out of court." Mineards, who is still waiting for an exclusive interview with the two A-list royals who moved onto his patch in Southern California in 2020, concludes, "Such are the joys of covering the royal family." Sarah Ferguson makes history in unusual royal first that beats even Princes William and Harry. Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, has made history as the first member of the British royal family to join TikTok and announced her arrival with a poignant first video that even referenced her recent health woes. On October 16th, the Duchess, who is better known to many as Fergie, revealed she had joined the social media platform with the handle @SarahFerguson and kicked things off with an emotional reflection on her breast cancer journey after being diagnosed with the condition last year. In a minute-long clip, Fergie was seen seated outside as a caption overlaid the screen reading, "How it felt to be diagnosed with breast cancer." The Duchess then began to recount her experience as she described it as a hollow feeling of total abject fear. She then continued, "The drive from Royal Free to Edward VII Hospital was 40 minutes. And I just didn't speak. I couldn't speak. It's really interesting for me not to speak. I couldn't express myself. I just shut down. I went back into being a little girl. It was easier not to ask for support and just to deal with it. Because that's what I'm used to. That's what I can do. That's what I was taught," she said. "It's only now that I am really proud of my scars. They're really important. I never thought you could free the shackles of your heart by cancer, by learning what it is to be able to talk right now, right this second, about what it feels like to ask for help, to surrender and to realize that everything is going to be okay," Fergie said. "And you can find joy and you cannot worry so much." Sarah, 65, was diagnosed with breast cancer in the summer of 2023, and underwent a single mastectomy procedure to remove the tumor. Sadly, however, despite a successful surgery, this wasn't the Duchess' only brush with cancer, as a suspicious mole removed during her breast reconstruction was later identified as malignant melanoma, a form of skin cancer. Fortunately, the removal and subsequent treatment helped Fergie to get her health back on track, with the Duchess later admitting to People last month, "My health is good now." 2 weeks later, Fergie announced she had become the new patron for Prevent Breast Cancer, a charity solely focused on predicting and preventing breast cancer. Clearly a cause close to her heart, the royal even shouted out the organization on TikTok in her debut video. "My first ever TikTok. How it felt hearing my breast cancer diagnosis," Fergie wrote with the video. One cancer diagnosis was bad enough, but to go through all those emotions twice was a lot to handle. For anyone going through this now, know that you are not alone. I am proud to share that I am officially a patron for #Prevent Breast Cancer, an incredible organization that is dedicated to the prediction and prevention of breast cancer, she wrote, adding the hashtags #BreastCancerAwareness, #PinkTalk, #CancerTalk, and #BreastCancerSurvivor. Sarah Ferguson makes bold statement on 65th birthday alongside Princess Beatrice. Sarah Ferguson celebrated her 65th birthday in style at the 10th anniversary of the annual Lady Garden Foundation lunch. The event, held at the exquisite Langan's Brasserie in London's Mayfair on Tuesday, was made even more memorable as Sarah was joined by her eldest daughter, Princess Beatrice, for the occasion. The royal duo happily stopped and posed for photos at the star-studded event, which marked the first time they were pictured together since Beatrice announced her second pregnancy. Birthday girl Sarah looked fabulous in a colorful printed blouse and a black pencil skirt, which she styled further with a coordinating headband and chic pointed heels. Following the exciting announcement, the proud grandmother expressed her joy over their expanding family. "A very proud Gigi, mum today. Such an incredible blessing and an embrace to my heart," she wrote on Instagram. The charity's lunch, aimed to raise awareness and funding for gynecological health, was attended by a whole host of stars, including co-founders Josephine Daniel, Tamara Beckwith-Veroni, charity chair Jenny Halpern, Prince, and Mika Simon. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.